Welcome to my day 2 update. This is Emma Mentel, health practitioner, and if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I really am passionate about fasting, and I'm now almost 48 hours in to a planned 21-day fast. In yesterday's video, I mentioned some of my reasons, and today I will mention a few more. So my mood is good, I'm in ketosis, I can feel it, I don't measure it. How I know that I'm in ketosis is that my energy is good, my hunger is minimal, and I feel absolutely great. My blood sugar, I checked a few hours ago, and as you can see, 4.8 millimole per liter, a really good reading. It will go up and down initially as the body finds more stores of glucose. So especially since I've not been eating completely clean in the last few weeks, I do expect this to go up and down for the first while. So this is nearly 48 hours in, a great length of a fast. So about 24 hours, we know that we literally reset the gut lining. I love the idea of autophagy, which starts at around 17 to 18 hours, where the cells in the body will start to repair. So when you go without food, one of the best things that happens is that the body goes into repair mode. And your cells are trying to become more and more efficient, cleaning out any material that is slowing down how efficient the cell is working. So I enjoy looking at the timeline, 17, 18 hours going into ketosis, for 24 hours, gut lining reset. By 36 hours, which was this morning, your body will typically now really go to find fat stores, and I like that idea as well. If you have reserves, the body will now go, right, I need to open this warehouse where you're storing the fat, so we can now get energy and fuel from the fat. That is what ketosis is. And then by 48 hours, a whole lot of other things happen, and I will mention as we go with the timeline. Part of my big decision to do this fast, other than my friend mentioning that she had seen an article about somebody who'd done a 3-week fast and had phenomenal metabolic improvement of blood glucose and fasting insulin, etc., was just the planetary alignment of things, if I can call it that. I really like the idea of synchronicity, how things come together without us even having to make any effort. And I felt like, other than the fact that some people are using Lent in the sort of Catholic faith as a fast, and that's part of giving up something that gives one nourishment. From a planetary point of view, I read a whole lot of things around the eclipses and the new moon that I felt was very supportive for my mission. And my mission, one of my big missions in the next 3 weeks, is to really break free from a weight barrier. You know that weight can be a physical barrier, it can be an emotional barrier, and a mental barrier. And I've just become really frustrated with having this barrier that I can't seem to get past. And so when I looked at the information around the astrology, I just felt like everything aligns perfectly. So when you then set the intention, you are being supported by these elements. And I'm just going to read some of the things to you that I've made notes of that felt like it really resonated for me at this time. So I follow quite a few different astrology pages, and I made a list of combinations of these notes that were mentioned. Time for closure. It's like putting the past behind you, whatever was holding you back, old habits, old beliefs, outdated things. It's really time for closure, closing off those things that you don't want to take along on the journey going forward, embracing the unknown. So this is really an adventure, because there's a lot about this I don't know. I'm fully familiar with the first few days of fasting. My body knows what to do, but after that is completely unknown, unfamiliar territory for me. A sacred reordering, and I felt that from a spiritual point of view, this is so needed for me right now, where I'm committing my time to, what I'm investing my practice and my beliefs in. The path is being revealed as you walk it, and I think that that is so apt. So as I go into the unknown, the path will show itself on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. There was also something mentioned about shedding. It's not shedding the weight only, it's also shedding, shedding old skin, rebirth, making it happen. And then there was mentions of recalibration, and this really for me is a recalibration, very much on a physical level. And I can mention more about my fasting insulin levels and my 3-month average blood glucose, but this is a concerted effort to recalibrate on that level. I also want to gain clarity. This is one of my goals, is getting clarity about the next steps, not just career, but just where am I going. One of my goals that I've written down was to feel more inspired. To feel more inspired with what I share and how I work, and how I take care of myself, how I become creative when things aren't known. And then, as I said, I really want to break free from a weight barrier, not just because I think it'll be more attractive, but very much because I want to address insulin resistance in the best way possible, so that I don't have to ever take medication or have to struggle with managing symptoms related to insulin resistance. So this is about not taking old weight into a new life. I feel that at the age of 58, I'm reinventing myself. It's a journey and it's a process, and fasting can be such an incredible support because it takes away all the distractions, and it's like about not running away from what is needed right now. So this is my update for day 2, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please share the video, and I hope that you will be following me for the rest of this 21-day journey, wherever it takes me. Thank you so much for being here.